Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, doctors, I welcome you all to this second edition of Russian Education Fair 2022. Today we have representatives from top universities of Russia. In these universities, I can say more than 60% of Indian students currently studying in Russia are students of these universities who are represented today. Today we are honored to host this Russian Education Fair along with Russian House in New Delhi. So I welcome the Director of Russian House, Oleg Osipov, and thank you so much for giving us this opportunity to host Russian universities here in India for the second time in this year. I request the team of Rus Education to please greet all the guests.
मैं कई काम मैं करता हूँ
Thank you so much. We are honored to have the presence of Director of Russian House in New Delhi, Mr. Osipov Oleg. Representing Embassy of Russian Federation in India, we have the First Secretary, Head of Cultural Department, Aryayeva Yulia. We have the Rector of Mari State University, Professor Shvetsov Mikhail. And we have representations from top Russian universities, along with the Rus Education representatives, Chairman of Rus Education, Professor Sayed, Vice Chairman, Rus Education, Air Marshal Dr. Pavan Kapoor, Directors of Rus Education, Mr. Sayed, Imranuzaman, and Ms. Elena Burman. Welcome you all, and I request you to please start the education fair by lighting the ceremonial lamp. I request all the guests to please come forward. Thank you so much, dear guests. And I now announce the second edition of Russian Education Fair in New Delhi officially open. I request the co-hosts for the event, Director Russian House in New Delhi, Osipov Oleg, to please come and address the audience. So please.
Dear ladies and gentlemen, I will not repeat all the honorary guests that are present here. It will take too much time. But I at first would like to greet those girls and boys, the Indian youth that is going to study in Russia. Please raise your hand who is going to Russia, who wants to go to Russia. Great. Great. So I would like to tell you, so many. Have you ever been before or have you ever been before to Russia? No? No one? I would like to assure you that you are going to a very friendly place. Because we Russians love India and we very much like Indians. We appreciate the Indian culture, traditions. There are lots of things related to India. For example, near my house, in around 200 meters, there is a monument to Jawaharlal Nehru. And there is another monument dedicated to Gandhi, and it is always covered with flowers. I know that you are going to different places in Russia, not to Moscow, but to, if I'm not mistaken, Perm, Orenburg, and Yoshkar-Ola, yes? And so these are cities divided by each other for thousands and thousands of kilometers. But it's the same, it's always the same country, the same language spoken, Russian, that unites our nation. And you will find very, as I told you, a very friendly environment. And first of all, you will find there a very qualitative education. And when you get this education after several years, when you come back to your home cities, to your home country, you will be able to find jobs, to create companies, and you will be very much satisfied with the medical education that you get in Russia, because Russian doctors are best in the world. Wherever I went, being a journalist, being a director of Russian centers, I tried to cure some diseases in different places, but always I turned to Russia to end this cure with the Russian doctors. So I wish you very nice and fruitful education, be good students, and study well. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Osipov Oleg. And really, it's my privilege and I feel lucky to have with us many doctors who have already completed their medical education in Russia, and they are here to bring their degrees or to take their degrees that we have brought for them. So best of luck. Thank you so much. Now I invite the rector of Mari State University, which is housed to more than 1,400 Indian students. So please address the audience.
Dear friends, it's a great honor to be there, to be here, and of course, India and Russia is best friend. It was yesterday, it is today, and of course it will be tomorrow. Now university studied 2,500 students from 45 countries all over the world, and 1,300 students from India. And of course, it's most of foreign students in our city. Our city is Yoshkar-Ola. It's situated in the center of Russia. It's quite close to Moscow and to such biggest and greatest city as Kazan, Nizhny Novgorod, and another cities. And of course, when you come to our city, you will get great education, like your colleagues, like your Indian friends, more than 1,300, and of course you will go to a great time, great trips, great friends, and in your phone after 6 years will be 45 countries and friends from 45 countries, and plus of course the biggest country in all over the world is Russian Federation, and of course India and Russia Federation is most hospitality countries in all over the world, and we can be friends because we are very international. Because in India lives more than 1,000 nationalities, in Russia lives more than 100 nationalities, and we understand what has been friends, what has been be international and be international friends, and of course we can be friends. So guys, welcome to Ishkarala, welcome to Mary State University, welcome to Mariel, welcome to Russia. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, Shubsam Mikhail, the rector of Mari State University. Mari State University has been kind enough to accommodate students who have returned from Ukraine. And you announced that we will be taking 5,000 Indian students in Mari State University, all those who have returned from Ukraine and who cannot continue their education. So thank you so much for that kind gesture. And now I would like to invite the pass outs of Orenburg State Medical University, Dr. Aarti and Dr. Prerna, to please come and share their experience. Dr. Aarti and Dr. Prerna.
Good afternoon, everyone. It's Aarti Bhardwaj and this is Prerna Sisodia. Hello everyone, namaste. We passed out from Orenburg State Medical University this year in July, and it was a great experience, great faculty, great education, and we're not going to lie about anything. And this is something that there is ambition that one student want to achieve, and here in India it's very difficult to get through. And we tried hard here also, but Rus Education gave us a path to go through that and achieve what we want and bring out the flying colors. And let her say something.
हेलो एवरीवन, नमस्ते। पहले तो मैं बोलना चाहती हूँ कि रूस एजुकेशन थैंक यू सो मच कि हम लोग को इतनी अपॉर्चुनिटी दी कि हम अपने एक्सपीरियंस यहाँ पे शेयर कर पाए आप सबके साथ में। मेरे पेरेंट्स भी बहुत डरते थे कि बेटी को वहाँ भेज रहे हैं, कैसे होगा, क्या होगा, बट यहाँ पे जितने भी पेरेंट्स हैं प्लीज़ इन पे थोड़ा बिलीव कीजिए। सच में वहाँ पे बहुत अच्छी एजुकेशन है। हम लोग अपना जो ड्रीम यहाँ पे इंडिया में नहीं पूरा कर पा रहे हैं, वो हम वहाँ जाके कर पाएंगे। मैं तो यही बोलूँगी कि मेरा एक्सपीरियंस ओवरऑल बहुत अच्छा था। आप भी ज़्यादा डरिए मत अपने बच्चों को भेजने के लिए वहाँ पे, उनके सपने को पंख दे दीजिए, उड़ने दीजिए उनको। थैंक यू।
Thank you, doctors. I'm really proud. Dr. Aarti is a gold medal. She completed MBBS with gold medal. So yes, students who do not qualify NEET does not actually mean that they cannot become good doctors. They have a good chance of going to Russian government universities and completing their education. I would now like to invite Vice Chairman Rus Education to please thank not only our guests but all the audience who are present here. So please.
All the dignitaries on the dais, all the dignitaries on the dais, dear parents, dear students, members from the media, my fellow colleagues from Rus Education, a very good afternoon to all of you. Well, parents and students, you are always been welcome into Russian house. You are always welcome into Rus Education family for clearing your doubts, for seeking admissions for various universities in Russia. Today is the time for me to deliver some thanks. I thank all the parents, all the students who are here for this fair and who keep their trust and faith in Russia. And their trust and faith in the universities that are represented here, and they come out in numbers to seek admission. I also wish to thank, most importantly, the Russian government, the Ministry of Education of Russia, Ministry of Higher Education of Russia, our Director of Russian House here, the rectors of various universities, and presently the rector of Mari State University is here with us. all the representatives from Russian Federation who have come here, our ambassador of Russian Federation to Russia. I wish to thank all of them for certain things which I want to share with all of you. One is to provide opportunity to our students to grow, develop and become useful members of the society as professional doctors. Second, and the most important, we all know we have almost 20,000 students stranded from Ukraine. They do not know where to go, but the Russian government, the Ministry of Higher Education in Russia, the Russian Federation in India, Director of Russian House, and directors of various universities who are represented here, they all came forward to provide them opportunities to establish themselves and continue their medical education in Russia. So a big round of applause to all these stakeholders who came together to hold hands of the displaced and so far disgruntled Ukrainian students. So I appeal to all of you to put your hands together in applause for taking this bold step and trying to help out those who could not pursue their dreams due to circumstances that were beyond their control. So I wish to place on record a grateful acknowledgement and a thanks to Russian government, to the Ministry of Higher Education, to Russian Federation and to various universities, and last but not the least to our very own director of Russian Federation here in this place in Russian House. Having said this, I also welcome all the parents over here. I thank you all for choosing Russia as a preferred destination. As the students have told you, it is a very good decision that you are making, because Russia gives you admission in universities which are government recognized, which are accredited, and will provide you holistic development. It does not only focus on you becoming a doctors, it focuses on you to become good doctors, professional doctors, doctors with minds and doctors with heart. So that is what we aim as professional doctors to be. So thank you all very much once again for being here with us. God bless you all. Jai Hind and Jai Rus.
Thank you so much, sir. Thank you for your kind words. And yes, this Russian Education Fair is an excellent opportunity for the students who can get direct information about the facilities, about the education, about the hostels which these universities provide, and what students will get once they land in Russia. So I welcome all the students and the parents. I wish you all best of luck, that you get to choose your dream university and start your path of becoming good doctors. Thank you so much. Thank you once again all our guests for being there, and I wish you all best of luck to get good students in your universities, and that your spirit is not only successful on a professional but also on a personal level. Thank you so much. Thank you everyone for joining us today. Best of luck to each and everyone.